Greetings, brethren, and welcome back to the Chess Crusader channel. Today, we are going to be continuing my Road to 1600 ELO series on chess.com, where I'll play a 10-minute game, a rapid game, and then we'll do a game review afterwards to see what I did good, what I did poorly, and most importantly, what I can do to improve to help me get to 1600 ELO. Now, we're on a 3-game winning streak, so that's pretty good. We're going to hope to keep that going today. If you see anything that I missed or any teachable moments, just let me know in the comments. We're kind of all in this together, and maybe you'll learn something along the way as well. Okay, so we have e4. Been playing the Caro-Kann lately, so that's what we're going to go for. Caro-Kann, most people are playing the advanced against me, okay, or they go there. What we do here in this situation is we take and go here. Sometimes they go here if they want to do the alien gambit. No, they don't. Okay. Then we just go back in this direction. This is a common move, okay. They're going to go there. That's totally fine. We can go here to allow the development of these, which is usually the best. Also to prevent some things. Okay. Now I'm pretty sure we go here, and then they're going to bring the bishop out, and then we just take all pretty standard theory. But I guess they don't know this far. That's okay. Then we kind of just want to develop the bishop out somewhere. Put the knight usually here. Okay, they're going to go all the way out there, focusing on this pawn. Maybe try to castle, put the rook on the pawn so that I can't take back or something if they go there. Yeah, we do have this check in our back pocket, but right now it doesn't do anything. So I think we can pretty safely just develop over here. Limiting the movement of this knight as well. Good. I'm always interested to see how these game reviews go on these types of games because the Caro-Kann and the Slavs specifically are the ones I've been learning the most about recently. So, yeah, see how that goes. I wouldn't mind taking this, honestly. Okay, they're going to go there. That's totally fine. And now we can probably just go here pretty safely. Could go here. I like this, though, because it gives me the option of here. Also, I can try to push this bishop back. Nobody's crossed that line yet. Okay, there we go. We have this. Probably just trade. Honestly, I don't really want to give up this bishop because this bishop's pretty good. Because they're gonna be castling this way, so my bishop pointing that way will be pretty good for me. So could just trade. I think we'll trade and then go here. That's the game plan. Then their ideas of getting our queen out onto this side and then going this way. I'd love to castle my king anytime soon. But the idea now is kind of like this bishop pointing here, and if I can get over here, we have just some different attacking ideas. Which is good. Okay, they're going to go all the way back there, which is quite far. I think we can go here, putting some immediate pressure on this side of the board. Of course, we can't actually take... Actually, we can take that. Because if we go here and he goes here, we can actually just go back and give this check and then take the bishop. Yeah, they'll go there instead. Does that work? It doesn't work. Not quite. The queen is defending it. So I think we'll just go back. We'll just castle. And knight's in a nice position. This still doesn't work. It does not. Here, target being this. Can I prevent castling? I think I can. Can I do this? Okay, I see an idea. Like we go here, he might try to block or something with this. Then we can try. Oh no, that doesn't work because my queen's on that spot. So I'd have to go here. But then we can go. It depends on what they block with. It doesn't work if they block with their knight, which they probably will do. Here, no immediate threat back to my queen. They just go here, which a pin is just kind of good in general. Doesn't do anything else really for me though. Does free up? Nah, it doesn't even free up that pawn. I think this is just good in general, just as a way to force some movement, and then we can just retreat. You have to worry about our hanging knight, but just to force some different kind of movement, because then, okay, they do go there. That's fascinating. So if we trade this way, now we're threatening this, which I guess goes away if they just castle. Because then if I go here, oh no, then we attack the pawn. Okay. So my kind of planning was because I just thought it was bad if they blocked with the queen, and I was right. I should have looked a little further. I just assumed they wouldn't do it. Because now we can go here, threatening the rook, after which we can go here. So you will do that. But then the thing is that if they just take with their bishop, it doesn't actually work. Could be a better idea just to try and develop. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't see that. This fork here. That's unfortunate. What do we even do about that? I guess we just save the knight because we can just take this back and then just be down. What else do I don't think I have anything else because I don't have any threats on anything else. Like I could go here and then just a double trade. And my bishop is up there and it's not doing anything, so I think we just recuperate to over here. Yeah, I have to be more careful about that. But even so, at this level, it's not over being just down a rook for another piece. They have to find a way to make some progress on me, which isn't great because I've lost a bit of time. But my bishop is good over here, while their bishop's not very good. But what they're going to want to do is trade. And what I'm going to want to do is not trade. I have to find a way to get some momentum here. Probably try to go here, just try to get my knight into different areas of the board. This knight can always reroute this way. Might be trying to get in there, but this kind of locks that down. Good. Probably just centralize this. If this trade, that's not bad actually. Just setting up some ideas to try and get some pawns. Not a bad idea. Yeah, they'll go there. That's totally fine. We can just go somewhere else. Even just retreating back here. Because there's nowhere for this knight to go. I won't even mind trading at this point. So definitely one of my strategies is going to be trying to move faster than my opponent. Just to try to get them have less time, especially if we get down to an end game. Because right now, like I am down material, but this bishop isn't doing anything. So if I was them, I would try to open it up. But then they lose a long time defender on that pawn. For instance, they can't just like push. I would love to get there, but I can't really do that right now. So what can I do? I want to move quicker. More quickly. Um, just bring my king closer to the center. I want to get rid of this knight. That knight is pretty good. I need to rotate my knight back over here. Probably like here, 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 here. Because that's not a good knight. Okay, and we can put our bishop there. It's a good square for it. And then I think we'll try to reroute this knight somehow. About a minute behind my opponent. And their king's over there. I don't know what their king is actually doing over there. This square looks good, but I can't get there easily. Cannot get there very easily with my knight. And if he ever push this, I can just go here. Because like I can go for a draw as well. Like my opponent has to actually figure a way to break through. This could even be done. Like I might even go here. Here and then here. Not allowing any kind of infiltration. That might not be a bad plan. Doesn't allow me to like reroute my bishop, but if this pawn is here, I'll never have to. Playing fast, kind of the key here. Now we've kind of made back some time, so that's good. At some point, he's going to push this pawn and activate that, but he knows it's not good because then I can sneak my knight in there. And that just creates a bunch of problems for my opponent. Now, like, this square looks good. Okay. I don't know where my opponent's really trying to go. He's trying to, like, get in there. Even if he gets in there with his king, it's not going to do anything. And if, like, this, I can just take... I think we'll just do this. My opponent might be looking for some type of a pawn break in the center. That might be their play. But with this, he can never break in over here, like ever, with my bishop. So it looks good, honestly. I've had worse positions. They have to kind of figure out some kind of pushing play on this side. Okay, and they'll go there. But once again, I can just take here. That was a good trade for them because their bishop wasn't really doing anything. Just because of this. Of course, he's probably going to push, which is not great, but also not horrible. So I think I'll try to work my knight in over here. Try to make another barricade. That's just a fork. Never mind. Never mind, that was just a fork. See, that's I'm trying to play too quickly here. How big of a fork? This is a pretty big fork because I can't even go back and like take this rook afterwards. You can just make a queen. Yeah, because then anything I really do, like I go here to protect this, he'll just do a rook trade after. And I can't get back down. Oh no. Okay, well, let's try this. See what my opponent does. If they take it, it's over because they have an extra rook and I got nothing, so. Yeah, and then they just trade, and now it's, yeah. Okay, so I'll just kind of end things there, unfortunately. So we made a couple of different mistakes in there, which was go to our game review here. We went to we allowed that bishop skewer, and then at the end we just didn't think about pawn pushes at the end. But overall, I'm like 81%. That's totally fine performance for me. Like 87% for my opponent. Very good. Yeah. If I'm aiming for 1600 and I got 1800, that's not too bad in my opinion. Let's see how the opening went. So Carl Khan, typical kind of, yeah, good. Remember what move is this? Move 7? Yeah, 7 moves of theory. Good. We brought the bishop out. We brought the knight out. Why didn't it like this? Well, it thinks it's... yeah, it wants me to go here for, honestly, 0.5 advantage. It doesn't super matter. Yeah, we go there trying to trade. We bring out our queen. Totally happy with all of this type of play. I thought, yeah, good move there. Thought I should centralize this first. This is just such a natural position for the knight and the Caro Kann that I was like, okay, well, we can play it. But why is this a bad move? I want to see why. Through the fork? Oh, yeah, it was this. Yeah. This right here that I just kind of missed out on. And that was the beginning of the end there. But, we tried to hold it. And we gave my opponent some pressure, some stuff to think about. Still definitely losing. But then, yeah, we went back here. I wanted to reroute my knight to try and get up here. And did it like my pawn push? No, it didn't like my pawn push. Well, that's neat. It wanted me to go here. Oh, so I could go to this square, and then the knight would be uncontested up there. Yeah, that's a good tactic. Something I definitely missed. Because I was just trying to force the issue. I was trying to be like, well, if he takes, then I get his rook. But then it's like, what if he doesn't take? Well, then he just pushes, and now he has a passed pawn over here, which is not good. Which led to my blunder, of course. But yeah, and then this was just brutal. And that's how it goes. Okay, so that's the end of the game there. So we can go here. And the 3-game winning streak has ended, so we will put, yeah, even record, not too bad. And then we'll go to our members end screen here. These are people who have become members of the YouTube channel. And the only one so far is Dodo in the Tier 2, my Crusader brethren. If you want your name to see your name here, just, yeah, come, become a member of the Crusader army. And you get priority when I do streams, which after recording this, I'll be streaming pretty soon. So, yeah, just come around, have some fun. And if you want to see your name, you get shouted out at the end of every episode, except the past 2, because I forgot. But thank you all for coming, and I will see you in the next one. Godspeed, brethren.